Hello everyone. Today we are going to see how to take Xpath in Selenium. Okay, so how to take Xpath in Selenium. Before we move on, I'll tell you there are two types of Xpath: absolute Xpath and relative Xpath. For taking the Xpath, you should have some knowledge on HTML and CSS. Absolute XPath is where you will find the HTML document elements calling step by step. For example, I'll show you. In our previous session, we have we have initialized the Chrome browser or the Firefox browser. So let's see how to get the XPath today. Now we are running it on Gecko driver or Firefox driver. We'll be calling the Google web page to driver.get method, and once we do that, I'll show you how to access the DOM or document object model in the HTML page and get the XPath for that. Okay, now it's opening the browser. Over here it is Firefox. Let's wait for it to load. It's somewhat slower. Well, let's change this thing. We'll change it to Chrome browser so that it will be faster. Okay. 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 Now it will get the Google web page through the Chrome driver. Okay, it's throwing some error. It's telling a timeout exception. Timed out waiting for driver to start. Let's try it again. The system is somewhat slow, so it's taking time. It's loading. No, again some issue. Again timed out exception. I don't know why it's taking so much time. No, I think it won't load. I think there's some issue. I think the system is very slow now. Okay everyone, let's try to again open the Google web browser. Okay, run as Java application. Okay, now it says Chrome driver was started successfully and the page is appearing now, and it will maximize the window. Okay, now how we are going to take Xpath is, for taking Xpath we need to access the DOM, document object model. Oh sorry, I think the page closed because I gave the command and I would got close. So now we save it. If we run it now, it will not close the window. Okay, it will maximize the page. Okay, now first, as I told you, there is absolute XPath and relative XPath. Absolute XPath is where we are taking the XPath as it is. For example, like if you want to enter some value here in the search box, you can do a right click on this web element, click on inspect. It brings the document object model, so it will have all the web elements in it. See, like this. So we need to click on inspect, and if we scroll over the text box, search text box, see, it will show the correct HTML DOM or web element here. See, it's getting highlighted. Once you make sure, you can right click on it, click on copy, click on copy full XPath. Let us see here. Okay, so we got here something called HTML body, div2, div2 form, div2, div1, div2 input. So this is the full flow of the path in HTML or in DOM. The main disadvantage of absolute XPath is if some value gets changed in between, then the whole XPath will fail. Like if in future this div2 becomes div1, then this XPath will not be reusable. So for that, there is something called relative XPath. It starts relative to the node. Like for example, this div class is there, right? It will start related to that. So again, right click on it and copy. This time we will not give copy full XPath, we will just give XPath and we will paste it here. See, now we have got something related to the node of this input class. Input is here, so we have got the XPath. And one more thing I have to tell you is the basic syntax of getting XPath is // tag name, then square bracket at attribute equal to these noted quotes, in the quotes value, close to square bracket. So this is the common syntax, or this is the default syntax for relative XPath. So it says // tag name. Tag name here he has used star, means If you start, it will start anywhere in the DOM, and it will look for at attribute, something called at ID. At attribute is nothing but here we have press at ID. So here at ID is the attribute. See, I will tell you at ID. Okay, I think there is no attribute. It says ID here. Let us find it. There is something called name, but there is no value called ID over here. But we have got that ID equal to TSF. Okay. 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 So it's taken from the above, not from there. Okay. Okay, over here see that ID is TSF. Then it tells us div2 and ID TSF, then div1. This is div2. Just open div2. Okay, let's not confuse it. Then div1, I think, yeah, div1. Below this div1, again div here, and again div2, then input. Below this there is input. Okay, on div2 input. So we have to see it like this. Input, yeah, input here. So it is getting the XPath for us. There is many more methods through which you can get XPath. This is one of which I told you. You have to right click on it and get the XPath. And this is the default XPath which you have to follow. The more you practice it, the more you will understand. So we'll take this XPath here and we'll do the code. Once we maximize the page, we go to the next line. We'll write driver.find element, driver.find element, it's again slow. We'll wait for it to load. Okay, driver.find element by .xpath. We have to write the syntax like this. You please make a note of it. By .xpath, double quotes here, double quotes, really enter. Double quotes. After entering the double quotes, we will copy first. We will try the relative XPath. Then I'll tell you the absolute XPath. We know XPath and the XPath value over here. And what we want to do, we want to send keys. Like it will send whatever keys which we type. Like just we do like search. Like here we want to send keys as test. Okay. So what it has to do is it has to come to this page and type test over here. Now we'll run the program and we'll check our relative XPath. Run as. Java application. Starting now. Let's wait for the page to load. So it's started now, and it'll get the Chrome browser, and then the Google web page through driver.get method. It will maximize the window, and the next step we have entered is the relative XPath, and it will type test over there. It has to type test. Yeah, just type test. So our test is passed. Thank you for watching this video, and in next episode we will see how to use absolute XPath. Thank you.